In general, I do not believe people who have been President of the United States should get any more awards. I think the job, though on some days a pain, is more than reward enough. For several reasons, I am glad you have ignored my preferences. First, because the city has given its freedom to George Mitchell and me at the same time. And he is without doubt one of the two or three most gifted people I have ever known in public life. Without him, I think there would have been no Good Friday Accord. And for that, I am profoundly grateful.
One more.
First time Hillary and I stayed here,
From the sparrows to
I was the first American president ever to spend the night in the Europa. I was glad to survive the night in the Europa. You know, everyone knew it was Europe's most bombed hotel. I got real street cred from kids at home when I got back. That dude ain't all bad. He spent the night in the Europa. I mean, you know. I did get a beautiful crystal decanter of personalized of Tyrconnell's Irish whiskey, which made it seem more than worth the risk. But the main thing was the people. Today I stayed briefly to have meetings in a different hotel room that was half glass. Two of the walls were glass. And all I did was look out on Belfast, and all I could see was one crane after another, one building after another coming up. Because we listened to the children 20 years ago. Because we listened to all those women's groups who had buried their loved ones. And remember how much Hillary worked with the Vital Voices and these other women's groups to promote the peace. Because Bertie Ahern and his predecessors and many other people across the political spectrum in Northern Ireland worked on it. Prime Minister Blair, who is here with us today, and because George Mitchell has a way of cutting to the chase. It all happened in the beginning at Belfast. So I'm glad to finally have the freedom of a place which I did my small part to make free.